Okay, something I wanted to kind of talk about tonight. I'm not really a video person, so just bear with me. I want to talk about growing up and just living life being a black gay man. Like, it's crazy because some of the things that I deal with and I know other people deal with, they never talk about it. So, I want to say one of the first things is it's already hard being black, but when you add gay on top of it, it makes it even more crazy and such a struggle. Like for me, I know that in my career field, in my personal life with my friends, so many times I had to hide who I am and how I am just to get through certain doors or to make certain things happen for me in my life or whatever. And I just think that's so crazy that society is built that way, but it is, and there's nothing that we could really do about it. Um, One thing is when it comes to dating, I live in Atlanta, Georgia, so it's really a challenge when it comes to dating. Like I have met and dated and went out on dates with so many different guys, and I find that the majority of the issue is most guys just want to hook up with you or they want to take advantage of you for what they think you got. And it's crazy because none of the relationships, the connections ever really last, and they're not authentic because of that reason. One thing I learned is like, I think one of the issues is like growing up being gay, majority of us didn't have any type of image or any type of thing to like look to say, okay, well, I could be like that, or I see that as a successful connection or relationship, whatever. Like I grew up seeing how my dad treated my mom. Like my parents were married over 20 years. My dad took really good care of my mom. She didn't have to work unless she wanted to. My dad worked two jobs. My mom had a brand new car. He didn't even have a car. He caught the bus, or if she was able to take him to work, she did. But I pride myself and live my life based on how my dad treated my mom. And as I gotten older and serious, I realized that does not work in a gay relationship when you're dealing with another man. Like we both men, so we both providers. We taking care of each other. So it's hard for me to say, well, I'm gonna be the provider. I'm gonna take care of you. You ain't gotta work. You ain't gotta do this. You ain't gotta do that. If I do that for a man, he gonna use the shit out of me, or it just does not work. Like it has to be both contributing parties. We have to take care of each other. I realize that has to be a collaborative effort. Um, Another thing too, like me when it comes to sex, I feel like sex is an emotion. Call me old school, call me, whatever. Some people say that's like a woman, that's feminine. Whatever, I don't care. To me, sex is an emotion. So if I don't feel nothing for you here or here, it's gonna be hard for me to sleep with you. I don't see how people lay down with each other and put themselves inside of each other when I don't know your middle name, I don't know your favorite color, I don't know what you like, I don't know how your attitude is. That's crazy to me. Like when I was 19, 18, okay, maybe I could understand hooking up. But now being at the age of 30 plus or 20 plus, 25 plus, whatever, I just don't see anything in hooking up. Like it's not okay for me, so I really don't do this. So I think that's another reason why it's probably limited on, why my dating life is not successful because I'm not really into the sex part of it. I have come to realize that, it's probably no hope for dating because it's been quite the struggle, man. Like, ugh, y'all just don't know. It is truly a struggle. And then living in a place where you have so many different options, like, you can't give a man too many different options because he ain't gonna know what to do. He gonna want all of it because you have to understand, men, I hate to say this, but we could be compared to like a dog. We could be greedy. We want it all. So you can't put it all in our face and say choose because we go choose everything. Majority of us are. I've come to find out in my years of living as an adult, I come to find out that the most successful relationships I've had have been with women. Women have had my back. They have loved on me. They have been there for me, especially black women. Like I have a real strong love and likeness for black women. Don't get me wrong, because I have an Asian woman in my life that has really been down for me. I'm talking about down like four flats on a Cadillac. I'm talking about I could be living in a cardboard box. She gonna be right there living with me. And I just wish that I had that emotion, that feeling to want to be with a woman in that way because that would be the most successful relationship I could have. Because women, they stick by you. All of them, all the ones I had, they didn't have my back. They'd have been there for me. They came and got me out of situations. I can't tell you one man, well, maybe one or two, they have done that for me. A couple of close friends, but not like the women. So that's another thing too. It's like it's kind of messed up because I would love to date and marry a woman, but I just don't desire a woman sexually, and I don't see myself, connecting with a woman in that way because it's never been like that for me. But yeah, I didn't want to say too much. I just want to put that out there and say that, like when it comes to dating, I'm old school. I take the traditional values that I grew up with as a man, courting a woman, taking her out, and I try to put that with being gay, and it doesn't quite work. But I don't know no other way to be, dating. I've tried to learn different things, but it just hadn't worked. I would like some feedback, or somebody else to tell me what their opinion is or what their views is or how it's been for them dating.